Just feast your eyes on that, Mr. Krieger. Isn't she a beauty? Plug, please.
The creation of the 77 Sunset Strip cast was a fascinating process, full of intriguing twists and turns. Eagle-eyed casting directors scoured Hollywood, searching for the perfect actors to bring the show's characters to life. For the role of Private Detective Stuart Bailey, they chose Efrem Zimbalist Jr., an accomplished stage, film, and television actor. Zimbalist's charm and sophistication made him an ideal fit for the part. Interestingly, the producers initially wanted a more rugged, rough-around-the-edges type for the role, but Zimbalist's audition won them over. The character of Jeff Spencer, another private eye, was played by Roger Smith. Smith, a former U.S. Marine and college football star, had already appeared in several films and television shows before landing this role. His good looks and charisma helped him stand out during auditions. Playing the role of Kookie, the wisecracking parking lot attendant and aspiring detective, was Edd Byrnes. Byrnes initially auditioned for a different part, but was asked to read for Kookie instead. His memorable performance in the pilot episode sealed the deal, and Kookie became a fan favorite. As for the chemistry between the actors, it was evident from the start. The easy camaraderie between Zimbalist, Smith, and Byrnes translated seamlessly onto the screen, creating a dynamic that kept viewers hooked. Their on-screen bond was so strong that it often spilled over into their real lives, with the cast frequently socializing off-set. One pivotal moment during the casting process involved Byrnes' character, Kookie. Initially intended as a minor role, Kookie's popularity soared, leading the producers to expand his part and give him equal billing with Zimbalist and Smith. This decision proved to be a stroke of genius, as it added a fresh, youthful energy to the show. In conclusion, the casting process for 77 Sunset Strip was a carefully orchestrated endeavor, resulting in a talented and cohesive ensemble. Each actor's unique qualities and chemistry with one another contributed to the show's enduring success, making it a classic that continues to resonate with audiences today.
Hello?
Fifi here, Stu.
The creation of 77 Sunset Strip was heavily influenced by its director, Roger Smith. With a background in acting, Smith brought a unique perspective to the director's chair. He approached the series with a focus on character development and natural dialogue, which set it apart from other shows of the time. Smith's directing style was characterized by his attention to detail and his ability to create a relaxed atmosphere on set. He believed in giving his cast the freedom to explore their characters, which led to a strong sense of collaboration between the actors and the director. This collaborative spirit also extended to the crew, with Smith often working closely with a cinematographer to achieve the desired visual style. One of Smith's most notable creative influences was film noir. The director drew inspiration from the genre's moody lighting and dramatic shadows, incorporating these elements into the visual language of 77 Sunset Strip. The show's iconic opening sequence, featuring a silhouetted figure walking down a darkened street, is a prime example of Smith's noir-inspired aesthetic. Smith's approach to directing was not just about creating a visually striking show, but also about telling compelling stories. He worked closely with the writers to ensure that the scripts were tightly plotted and full of intrigue. The result was a series that was not only entertaining, but also thought-provoking. In addition to his work on 77 Sunset Strip, Smith also directed several feature films. However, it is arguably his work on this classic TV series that has had the most enduring impact. His unique directorial vision and commitment to collaboration continue to inspire filmmakers today.
How is Stacy C9? Las Vegas.
Have you ever watched the classic TV series 77 Sunset Strip? If not, you're missing out on a show that offers a mix of humor, shock, and sadness. The series, which first aired in 1958, features a group of private detectives who solve crimes in Los Angeles. One of the standout actors in the series is Efrem Zimbalist Jr., who plays the lead detective, Stuart Bailey. Zimbalist's portrayal of Bailey is both nuanced and captivating, making him a fan favorite. Throughout its run, 77 Sunset Strip was known for its fast-paced storylines, sharp dialogue, and memorable characters. But there's much more to the show than meets the eye. In the coming moments, we'll delve into some surprising facts about the series that will leave you shaking your head in disbelief. From behind-the-scenes drama to unexpected connections to other classic TV shows, there's no shortage of intrigue when it comes to 77 Sunset Strip. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover a side of this beloved series that you never knew existed. Do you have a favorite episode or memory related to 77 Sunset Strip? We'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Whether it's a hilarious moment that still makes you laugh, or a poignant scene that touched your heart, your stories and memories are a vital part of what makes this classic show so special. In the late 1950s, the entertainment industry was abuzz with the creation of 77 Sunset Strip, a groundbreaking TV series that would leave an indelible mark on television history. This classic was known for its innovative set design, captivating locations, and the logistical challenges it overcame during production. The creators of this captivating show chose the iconic Sunset Strip in West Hollywood as its primary location, providing a bustling backdrop that resonated with audiences. The show's namesake, 77 Sunset Strip, was a real-life detective agency that served as the inspiration for the series' detective firm, 77 Sunset Strip Staccato. The set design for this classic was a testament to the show's innovative spirit. The interior of the detective agency featured an eclectic mix of modern and vintage decor, including a state-of-the-art jukebox that was a technological marvel of its time. The agency's exterior was equally impressive, with a sleek, eye-catching design that reflected the glamour and sophistication of the Sunset Strip. To create this classic's distinctive look, the production team employed innovative techniques and technologies that were ahead of their time. For instance, they used a cutting-edge process called hard chroming to give the detective agency's exterior a distinctive, mirror-like finish. This process involved applying a thin layer of chromium to the set surface, resulting in a reflective surface that added to the show's visual allure. Despite the many innovations employed during production, the creators of 77 Sunset Strip faced numerous logistical challenges. Filming on location in West Hollywood presented numerous obstacles, including traffic congestion, noise pollution, and the constant interruption of passersby. To overcome these challenges, the production team had to be flexible and adaptable, often working around the clock to ensure that filming proceeded smoothly. In addition to the logistical challenges of filming on location, the creators of this classic also had to contend with the limitations of 1950s television technology. For instance, they had to work within the constraints of black and white film, which presented challenges when it came to capturing the vibrant colors and textures of the Sunset Strip. To overcome this hurdle, the production team used innovative lighting techniques and filters to create a visual aesthetic that was both striking and memorable. In conclusion, the production of 77 Sunset Strip was a remarkable achievement that showcased the innovative spirit of 1950s television. Through its groundbreaking set design, captivating locations, and logistical ingenuity, this classic left an indelible mark on television history and continues to resonate with audiences today.
He handled problems in our days.
He was hit pretty hard. As I said,
Let's dive into the review of this classic television series. 77 Sunset Strip first aired in 1958, captivating audiences with its unique blend of drama, action, and detective work. The show was set in a detective agency located on the famous Sunset Strip in Los Angeles, providing a glamorous backdrop for the series' exciting events. The main characters of 77 Sunset Strip were private detectives who solved cases while navigating the complex world of Hollywood. The show's creators, Roy Huggins and Leonard Freeman, drew inspiration from Huggins' own experiences as a private detective in the 1940s. This real-world inspiration gave the series a sense of authenticity that resonated with viewers. The cast of 77 Sunset Strip featured a talented group of actors, including Efrem Zimbalist Jr., Roger Smith, and Edd Byrnes. Zimbalist played the lead role of Stuart Bailey, a former government agent who now worked as a private detective. Smith played Jeff Spencer, a former race car driver who became a detective after a career-ending accident. Byrnes played Gerald Lloyd Cookson II, better known as Kookie, a parking lot attendant who helped the detectives solve cases. The show's writing was sharp and witty, with snappy dialogue that kept viewers engaged. The cases themselves were often complex and multi-layered, challenging the detectives to use their skills and intuition to solve them. The show also featured a memorable soundtrack, with jazz music that perfectly captured the mood of the series. 77 Sunset Strip was a groundbreaking show in many ways. It was one of the first television series to feature private detectives as its main characters, paving the way for future shows in the genre. The show also broke new ground in its use of location shooting, with many scenes filmed on location in and around Los Angeles. This gave the series a sense of realism that was unusual for television at the time. The show's success led to several spin-offs and adaptations, including the 1960 film Ocean's 11, which featured several of the show's cast members. The series also had a significant impact on popular culture, with the character of Kookie becoming a cultural icon in his own right. In conclusion, 77 Sunset Strip is a classic television series that continues to captivate audiences today. Its unique blend of drama, action, and detective work, combined with its talented cast and sharp writing, make it a must-watch for fans of classic television. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, 77 Sunset Strip is sure to leave you entertained and engaged. In the late 1950s, 77 Sunset Strip captured the attention of television audiences with its blend of crime, drama, and style. A significant part of its appeal was the memorable music that accompanied the series. The show's score and soundtrack were carefully crafted to complement the narrative and emotional tone, creating a captivating atmosphere that has endured over the years. The creation of the music for 77 Sunset Strip was a collaborative effort involving several talented composers and musicians. Among them was Jerry Goldsmith, an accomplished composer who contributed to numerous films and television shows throughout his career. He brought his unique style and expertise to 77 Sunset Strip, creating a score that was both engaging and fitting for the series' setting and characters. Goldsmith's compositions for 77 Sunset Strip often featured a blend of jazz and orchestral elements, reflecting the show's blend of detective work and the glamorous Hollywood nightlife. The music was designed to enhance the tension and excitement of the on-screen action while also providing a sense of sophistication and allure. Another key figure in the creation of the 77 Sunset Strip soundtrack was Ray Anthony, a renowned band leader, trumpeter, and composer. He led the Ray Anthony Orchestra, which provided much of the show's lively and upbeat music. The orchestra's performances were often featured prominently in the series, particularly during scenes set in the show's iconic nightclub, the Sinner's Den. Anthony's contributions to 77 Sunset Strip went beyond his work as a musician. He also served as the show's musical director, overseeing the overall sound and ensuring that the music was seamlessly integrated into the narrative. The music of 77 Sunset Strip not only complemented the show's narrative and emotional tone, but also played a significant role in establishing its distinct identity. The blend of jazz and orchestral elements, combined with the talented composers and musicians involved, helped create a captivating atmosphere that has made this classic series so enduring. In interviews, both Goldsmith and Anthony spoke about the importance of crafting music that served the story and the characters. They understood that the music needed to resonate with the audience and enhance their emotional connection to the show. By carefully considering the narrative and emotional tone of 77 Sunset Strip, they were able to create a soundtrack that has left a lasting impact on viewers and continues to be celebrated today.
Mr. Santis?
Go ahead, Johnny. You're doing fine.
In its final season, the TV series 77 Sunset Strip underwent a significant transformation. Producers decided to experiment with film noir for television, a bold move that changed the show's tone and style. During this time, Roger Smith, one of the main cast members, had to leave the series due to a medical issue. Doctors discovered a blood clot in his brain, making it impossible for him to continue. The network then handed the creative reins of the show over to Jack Webb and William Conrad. They fired the entire cast except for Efrem Zimbalist Jr., who played Stuart Bailey. Bailey's character was then remolded into an international spy, marking a significant departure from the show's original premise. This drastic makeover was a risky move, but it showed the network's commitment to keeping the series fresh and exciting. The new direction may have been unexpected, but it was a testament to the show's ability to adapt and evolve over time. In the second season of this classic, 77 Sunset Strip, an iconic scene takes place in the episode titled The Secret of the Sierra Dagger. The scene showcases the exceptional direction, performance, and cinematography that made the series a hit. The scene unfolds in a dimly lit room, where private detectives Stu Bailey and Jeff Spencer are interrogating a suspect. The camera work is masterful, with tight shots of the actors' faces, capturing every nuance of their expressions. The use of shadows adds a sense of mystery and tension, immersing the audience in the unfolding drama. Efrem Zimbalist Jr., who played Stu Bailey, recalls the director, Robert Douglas, was a master of creating suspense. He used the camera to tell the story, and the result was a scene that was both thrilling and memorable. The performances in this scene are noteworthy, particularly Zimbalist Jr.'s portrayal of Bailey. His calm and confident demeanor contrasts sharply with the suspect's nervousness, creating a palpable sense of tension. The interplay between the actors is brilliant, with each line of dialogue pushing the narrative forward. Roger Smith, who played Jeff Spencer, recalls, Efrem was a joy to work with. He had a commanding presence that made every scene he was in more compelling. Our chemistry was undeniable, and it showed in scenes like this one. The impact of this scene on the audience is significant. It's a perfect example of the show's ability to create suspense and tension, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The scene resonates with audiences even today, a testament to the enduring appeal of this classic series. Douglas, the director, reflects on the scene. We wanted to create a moment that would stick with viewers long after the episode ended. I think we achieved that with this scene. It's a perfect example of what made 77 Sunset Strip so special.
One of you two guys.
The character Kookie, played by Edd Byrnes in the TV series 77 Sunset Strip, gained such popularity that Byrnes released a 1959 record album titled Kookie Star of 77 Sunset Strip. A single from this album, Kookie, Kookie, Lend Me Your Comb, performed by Byrnes and Connie Stevens, climbed to the 4th spot on the popular charts. This single was a playful nod to Kookie's habitual hair combing on the show. In the episode The Kookie Caper, the series poked fun at other Warner Brothers productions for ABC. Kookie, portrayed by Edd Byrnes, claimed ignorance about Will Hutchins being the star of Sugarfoot. Later, Kookie was spotted reading a TV Guide issue with Maverick's James Garner and Jack Kelly on the cover. All 3 shows were Warner Brothers productions. Stuart Bailey, a main character in 77 Sunset Strip, drove a Thunderbird, adding to the show's cool factor. The series was known for its stylish characters and snappy dialogue, making it a classic of its time.
Mrs. Detterback works for him? So it's like that, huh?
The 1958 TV series 77 Sunset Strip had a significant cultural and social impact, resonating with audiences and influencing pop culture in various ways. Set in a chic detective agency on LA's Sunset Strip, this classic show featured stylish private eyes, cool cars, and a jazzy soundtrack, captivating viewers with its glamorous portrayal of the detective world. The series struck a chord with audiences seeking entertainment and escapism during the late 50s and early 60s. Its engaging storylines, memorable characters, and distinctive setting distinguished it from other detective shows of the time. The show's success led to a surge in popularity for private detective dramas and influenced the genre for years to come. 77 Sunset Strip also contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. The series showcased a diverse cast, including Efrem Zimbalist Jr., Roger Smith, and Richard Conte, reflecting the era's evolving attitudes towards race and gender. While the show did not explicitly tackle social issues, its representation of different ethnicities and genders in leading roles was noteworthy for the time. Moreover, the series played a crucial role in popularizing the teen idol phenomenon. Heartthrob actor Edd Byrnes, who played the character Gerald Lloyd Cookson III, or Kookie, became a cultural sensation. His catchphrases, distinctive hairdo, and cool demeanor made him a teen idol, influencing fashion trends and idol culture. The show's impact extended beyond television, leaving its mark on music and fashion as well. The iconic 77 Sunset Strip theme song, composed by Mac David and Jerry Livingston, became a hit single, while the series' distinctive jazz soundtrack resonated with audiences and influenced popular music. The show's stylish, fashion-forward characters inspired trends in men's fashion, with the Ivy League look becoming increasingly popular among young viewers. In conclusion, 77 Sunset Strip resonated with audiences, influencing pop culture and contributing to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. Its stylish depiction of the detective world, diverse cast, and impact on music and fashion solidified its place in television history.
I'll do that.
50-50. You wash, I'll dry.
Okay. Wait. Bluff.
In the sixth season of 77 Sunset Strip, the office of Stuart Bailey, played by Efrem Zimbalist Jr., moved to the historic Bradbury Building in Los Angeles, California. This shift added a new layer to the show's setting, utilizing a local landmark as the backdrop for the character's workplace. In 1960, the series saw a groundbreaking move when Richard Long's character, Rex Randolph, was transferred from Bourbon Street Beat to 77 Sunset Strip. This marked the first time a character from one show was integrated into an already established series. The Dino's Lodge segments of the show often featured the Frankie Ortega Trio, a Los Angeles-based jazz band that frequently headlined at the real-life Dinos during the 1950s and 60s. These segments brought a touch of authenticity to the show, incorporating the sounds of a popular local band into the series' nightlife scenes.
Your full name?
Jefferson Spencer.
Your address?
My office is...
In the late 1950s, the television industry witnessed the emergence of a groundbreaking series, 77 Sunset Strip. The show quickly gained popularity and critical acclaim, captivating audiences with its unique blend of crime, drama, and humor. The New York Times praised the series for its stylish and witty scripts and charismatic cast. The Los Angeles Times echoed this sentiment, lauding the show for its engaging storylines and visual appeal. Audiences were equally enthralled, with viewership figures soaring week after week. 77 Sunset Strip also received recognition in the form of awards and nominations. In 1959, it was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Dramatic Series. Although it didn't win, the nominations themselves were a testament to the show's quality and influence. The series' success had a profound impact on those involved. Efrem Zimbalist Jr., who played the lead role of Stuart Bailey, became a household name. The show's creators, Roy Huggins and William T. Orr, solidified their positions as industry pioneers. These accolades not only validated the hard work and creativity invested in 77 Sunset Strip, but also paved the way for future television productions. The series' enduring popularity and influence serve as a reminder of its significant contribution to the world of entertainment.
It's as if Helen Charles never even existed.
During the final season of this classic TV show, the character Bailey had a new secretary named Hannah. Played by Joan Staley, Hannah appeared in the last 8 episodes. The show's directors often included subtle details for eagle-eyed viewers. For instance, one director, George Wagner, frequently listed his name in the credits as George Wagner, with the double G capitalized. This was not a mere typo, as Wagner never provided an explanation for the unusual spelling. Some speculate that he intentionally used the 7th letter of the alphabet twice as a hidden riddle, given that 77 is the name of the show. Moreover, the restaurant Dino's Lodge featured prominently in the show. Before it was demolished in 1989, it was located at 854 Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Alta Loma. The restaurant was owned by none other than Dean Martin, who was a regular on the show. These details, while seemingly minor, add depth and intrigue to the show's legacy.
Matinee idlers come and visit. Very handsome.
During the filming of this classic, 77 Sunset Strip, the camaraderie between the leading actors, Efrem Zimbalist Jr., Roger Smith, and Edd Byrnes, was palpable. They often spent their free time together, forming a close-knit group both on and off the set. The show's iconic theme song, 77 Sunset Strip, was the creation of Mac David, a renowned lyricist who also penned tunes for Disney films. The catchy tune became an instant hit, further propelling the show's popularity. Behind the scenes, the show's creator, Roy Huggins, was known for his meticulous attention to detail. He would frequently rewrite scripts, even during filming, to ensure the dialogue was crisp and engaging. Interestingly, Edd Byrnes' character, Kookie, was initially intended to appear in just one episode. However, his charm and popularity with audiences led to his character becoming a regular, much to the delight of fans. The show's distinctive visual style was heavily influenced by the French New Wave cinema movement. This was reflected in the use of jump cuts, location shooting, and a jazz soundtrack, all of which contributed to the show's unique identity. In one memorable incident, Roger Smith, who played Jeff Spencer, performed a daring stunt without a double. He jumped from a balcony into a pool, much to the shock and awe of the cast and crew. Despite the glamour and excitement of Hollywood, the cast and crew often faced long hours and tight deadlines. Yet, they remained dedicated to creating a high-quality show that would captivate audiences. The success of 77 Sunset Strip can be attributed to the collective efforts of its talented cast and crew. Their dedication, creativity, and teamwork etched this classic into the annals of television history.
Pass the word around. See if you can locate him.
Right. But Uncle Jeff, I'll need a little moving around.
In the popular 50s TV series 77 Sunset Strip, the character of Stuart Bailey was first introduced in a novel and several short stories by series creator Roy Huggins. Bailey made his on-screen debut in the film I Love Trouble, portrayed by Franco Tone. The detectives' offices in the series were situated in the Mary Webb Davis modeling agency building in reality. The front of the building, the Dino's Lodge driveway, and a portion of Dino's were recreated on a Warner Brothers soundstage, where most of the scenes in that area were filmed. Interestingly, the doorknob's position was changed from the left to the right on the soundstage version, while the real door had it on the left. The modeling agency was eventually replaced by the Tiffany Theater, and the building has since been demolished. Despite Dino's Lodge being a significant location in the series, Dean Martin, the owner, never appeared on the show, nor was he ever mentioned.
Same. Jeff tells me to stash the wheels at Mrs. Wendis' pad. I roll up, the cops roll up.
In the late 1950s, 77 Sunset Strip made a significant impact on television history. This classic detective show, with its catchy theme song and stylish setting, introduced a new genre to the small screen, the hip, cool private eye. The series, set in a chic detective agency on LA's Sunset Strip, was a departure from the hard-boiled detectives of the past. The show's influence can be seen in numerous subsequent works. Its innovative use of fast-paced editing, rock and roll music, and glamorous locations set the stage for future television shows and films. The characters' casual banter and quick wit were also groundbreaking, paving the way for the rapid-fire dialogue seen in later shows like Moonlighting and Castle. One of the most notable aspects of 77 Sunset Strip was its emphasis on fashion and style. The show's characters were always impeccably dressed, and the sets and locations were just as stylish. This focus on appearance and style would go on to influence later shows and films, from Mad Men to The Matrix. The show also had a significant impact on the careers of its stars. Efrem Zimbalist Jr., who played the lead detective, became a household name and went on to have a long and successful career in film and television. The show's other stars, including Roger Smith and Edd Byrnes, also saw their careers take off as a result of their roles on the series. In addition to its influence on television and film, 77 Sunset Strip also had a significant impact on popular culture. The show's catchy theme song, themed from 77 Sunset Strip, became a hit single, and the series' distinctive look and feel helped to define the aesthetic of the late 1950s and early 1960s. In conclusion, 77 Sunset Strip was a groundbreaking television series that left a lasting legacy on the world of film and television. Its innovative use of style, music, and dialogue helped to shape the future of the medium, and its influence can still be seen in countless works today.
Here's some letters, too.
What else?
There's a paddock called
The battle over the ownership rights of this classic television series led to the departure of its creator, Roy Huggins. From Warner Brothers, the series was based on Huggins' concept and character, Stuart Bailey, but the pilot episode was released theatrically and written by someone else, making it a Warner Brothers property. The legal ownership of the show belonged to the studio, as the actual writer had been working for hire and had no legal claim to it. This show was the first of Warner Brothers' formulaic detective series, inspiring three identical series set in different sunny locales: Bourbon Street Beat, Hawaiian Eye, and Surfside 6. A fourth series, The Roaring Twenties, added variety by taking place in another era. Sponsors of this classic series included Anise and Aspirin, Surt's Breath Mints with a Golden Drop of Retsin, and Salem Cigarettes.
No, keep that here.
Do you remember the groundbreaking TV series, 77 Sunset Strip, that first aired in 1958? This classic detective show, with its catchy theme song and stylish private eyes, surely left an impression on many of us. Perhaps you found yourself drawn to the thrilling stories, captivated by the characters' wit and charm. Maybe you even felt inspired to explore the world of detective work yourself. We'd love to hear about your experiences and memories related to this iconic show. How did 77 Sunset Strip impact you personally or influence your perspective on cinema? Did it perhaps inspire you to delve deeper into the realm of film noir and crime dramas? Or maybe it simply brought joy and excitement to your weekly television routine? We encourage you to share your thoughts and stories with us, engaging with likes, shares, and subscriptions to join us in our exploration of classic cinema. Let's reminisce together about this captivating piece of television history and the memories it has created for us all.
Then I returned to my friends, showing alarm, saying I was unable to